Hi, I'm Micah Thor, President of Tech Guru. We are enlightened IT for CPA firms. Today we're going to be talking about ransomware attacks and how your firm can prevent them from happening. So first off, what is ransomware? Ransomware is a form of software, malicious software, that gets on your computer and locks up all the files with encryption. The ransomer then leaves a note on the desktop or a pop-up on the screen saying, unless you send this ransom to this address via Bitcoin or something like that, we will perpetually lock your files and or distribute them publicly. All industries are prone to these types of attacks. However, according to the Journal of Accountancy, CPA firms are especially targeted by these attackers. In fact, smaller firms are an even bigger risk because they lack the sophistication of larger firms. So what does your firm need to do to ensure you're protected? Number one, email security training. Security awareness training is an essential add to your current threat protection lineup. It sends out a simulated phishing email to all of your team, and if someone clicks on it, on a link that they're not supposed to, it'll take them to training and show them what they missed. A common misconception is that only the most vulnerable employees are targeted by these attacks. High-ranking officials are the targets of something called whaling. Whaling is where someone is simulating an email address and asking for a specific item from a person in the organization, such as an accountant, controller, CEO. These attacks are best prevented through continuous education like security awareness training. Number two, ransomware detection tools. Ransomware detection tools are an application that runs in the background on a computer and watches for the presence of a ransomware app. Once it detects that app, it alerts the IT professional of the presence of said app and then isolates the application before it can connect to network resources and lock up files and databases. Number three, permission structure for all of your data. Employees don't generally need access to every single file in your organization. Each employee should have access to only the files that they need. Providing broad access to file servers creates the opportunity for ransomware to lock up all of the files in your environment. Number four, building a backup strategy. The first thing to understand is how often are you backing up? Is it every hour? Is it every day? Is it every week? Second, how much retention do you have? Are you retaining those backup sets for days, weeks, or months? And lastly, how long does it take for you to fully recover your data? Is that days or weeks? What you really want to understand is when something like this happens, what does your recovery look like? Because even the best preventive measures sometimes don't prevent ransomware from happening, as we've seen in some very large companies spending a lot of time and resources on preventative maintenance. So really the best solution we have in the inevitability of such an outbreak is to go to backups and restore them as quickly as possible. So understanding how effective your backups are and how quick your recovery is essential to your ransomware mitigation efforts. Click on our intro call button to schedule a call with us to learn more about how you can prevent ransomware and other security issues in your firm.